So since our like live recording actually bombed, I will actually go ahead and make the videos for these questions. Okay, so first question that I'm going to do is the two value sum. So two value sum, what is a two value sum? And there's a lot of questions like this used to be a question that I used to ask in my for my the first question that I used to ask for my the candidates who are giving the interview. It's a very simple question. So minus 2 1 5 3 minus 3 4 7 3 12 15. Let's say this is your array. So what I want to do is I want to find two different values which actually sum up equal to 10, right? So the sum up equal to 10, actually minus 2, instead of minus 2 I'll just say minus 1. So this is minus 1, and what I want to do is I actually want to figure out two values that sum up equal to 10. So my target is equal to 10. So over here 7 plus 3 is equal to 10. That is the value that is going to be. Now what you can do is the brute force obviously is you start with this one and then you check for everything and then add everything and check if the value is equal to 10. Then you go with this and do that. That is an order of n squared solution, which is actually not a good solution. So what we'll do is another way that you can do is you can basically sort this out. So when we sort this out, this actually becomes equal to minus 3 minus 1 1 3 4 5 7 12 and 15. Then what you do is you actually have a start pointer and an end pointer. So your start pointer is minus 3, end pointer is 15. So 15 minus 3 is 12, which means that it is bigger than 10. So I'll make the end pointer is equal to 12. So now 12 plus minus 3 is 9, which means that I actually have to make this make the start pointer increment. So then 12 minus 1 is 11, which means I have to decrement this. So this will continue going on till you reach 7 and 3, and that is basically your answer. And you can return minus 1, and you can return true in this case. This will take care of the negative solutions, the negative values also, and this will also take care of your duplicates. And over here we are just concerned about like returning the values. We can actually do the other things where like we can actually return the values. We are just returning true and false in this case. There's another solution to it. What you can do is you can, if there's no duplicates, then you can actually have a set and add values inside the set and stuff like that. That'll be order of n, but like the space complexity would also be order of n. If you do have duplicates, you can actually use a hash table. Let's actually figure out the complexity of this one, the solution that I did by sorting it out. So the array dot sort will actually have an order of complexity of n log base 2n, and then we'll actually have the complexity of order of n by 2, because this will basically go half of this. So order of n by 2, which is order of n. So this is order of n log n plus n by 2. N by 2 is negligible compared to this. So our main complexity is order of n log n. Let's write this code for this value. So we'll say private static void boolean, and we'll say two value sum. Okay, and my goal is to actually have the explanation as well as the code written in less than 10 minutes. So target, and that is what it is. Okay, so first what we'll do is we'll say arrays dot sort, and we'll sort the array. This will sort the array. This will be order of n log n. If we take the general general algorithms of merge sort, quick sort, or something like that, then we'll have a start is equal to 0 and integer n is equal to arr dot length minus 1. Okay, then we'll say while start is less than equal to end, less than n. While start is less than equal to n, less than n, then what we'll do is we'll actually say integer sum is equal to arr of start plus arr of end. Okay, so we have this, and then we'll say if sum is equal to target. In that case, what we'll do is we'll say return true. Otherwise, there's only three conditions that can happen. Else else if sum is less than target. So in that case, we will say start plus plus. Otherwise, there's only third condition, so we'll say else and minus minus. Okay, and then we do return false. So in that case, if that is not, we'll say false. Okay, so that is good. That'll actually happen. So the order of complexity of this one is n log n, and this part is order of n by 2, which is still order of n. So this one is the bigger one, so we'll actually have n log n. This code should take like less than 5 minutes to finish. We'll actually say private static. If somebody does that, I will actually say what if I want to find 3 values. So the 3 values would be, let's say 12 plus 3 is 15, 15 plus 4 is 19, so I have target is 19. So I want to figure out if there's 3 values existing in this 12 plus 3 plus 4 that is equal to 19. So that is the 3 value sum. So we'll say 3 value sum and integer ARR comma integer target. So in that case, what we'll do is we'll take use of this one. I'll actually create a different function for this one. Copy this and paste this, and then over here I will also say integer start. Okay, and I'll remove the start from here. And what I'll do is I will do this, and this will be here. So that'll be the start and that'll be the end, and this will return. So this is the 2 value sum, and then I'll say for integer I is equal to 0, I is less than ARR dot length minus 2, and then I plus plus. So that is that. And then after that, what I will do is that is then I will check if 2 value sum for ARR comma start is I, and end would be start is I, and actually start will be I plus 1, and end would be equal to, end would be, they will take care of the end, and we'll actually say target is equal to true, then we return true. Otherwise, if all of this is done, then we return false. Okay, so that code should work for the 3 value sum and the 2 value sum, and we can actually have the values. So we can say integer ARR is equal to, and minus 1, 1, 5, minus 3, 4, 7, 3, 12, 15, and I will say, two value sum and ARR comma target is, let's say 10, right? So this should return as true, and I run this, and that is true. Let's say if the target is 29, and we say run the main, and that is false. Extremely simple question. People do ask it. There was another colleague of mine that also used to ask this question. I have stopped asking this question now because it's too easy and stuff like that. I'll stop this recording now.